Hi there, today I just want to answer a few of your questions. This video which I made for you beginning of the week, all about building an email list actually. I've had quite a lot of questions, a lot of people email me and a few people have even left comments on the page. I just wanted to address some of these questions. But really, I just really want to kind of emphasize that pretty much everything I'm going to tell you today is actually covered in Martin's product, eZine Academy. Which I have open, I think. Yes, I do. Yeah, so it's all covered in the book, pretty much all the questions. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through a few of the questions that people have asked me. So a couple of people have kind of asked about niche markets. Now, obviously, we're all familiar with internet marketing and how that works and the kind of things people send out to their list. But a lot of people have been asking here, okay, well, what if you're in some kind of obscure niche and you're building a list? How do you communicate with your list? How do you give them free content? How do you build a relationship with them? So I'm just going to cover a few of those things today, just so that I'm not just in the internet marketing niche. I am in 2 or 3 other niches. If you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend that you start like 10 email lists all in different niches, because it'd be a lot of work and you'll get pretty confused, I would have thought. What I originally did was I actually started in the green energy niche. That's what I originally that's where I originally started making money, and then I moved into internet marketing, and then I moved into other niches. But start with one. Once you start making money with that and you're happy and you've got a bit more time on your hands, then maybe you could move into another niche. So don't start with multiple niches, start with one, build it, get it profitable, and then move on to another one. The other thing is you need to kind of be a little bit interested in what you're doing, because at the end of the day you're going to be writing about it and looking for information on the subject. So I wouldn't choose some obscure niche that you're really not interested in. It has to be something that you at least have a little bit of interest in if you want to get ahead in this. And the other thing is, when picking niches, let me just go to Clickbank. You need to be looking for niches within Clickbank where people, it's a little term which I like to use, which is something that's called, you're looking for people that are irrationally passionate about what they do. Think about that for a second. Irrationally passionate. So they're irrationally passionate about their hobby. These are people that will buy course after course, buy book after book, buy product after product. If you think about people who collect model trains, for instance, they don't have one, do they? They'll buy any model train that they're interested in. They'll buy hundreds of the damn things. People who are into weight loss, they won't just try one diet and then give up and never try another diet again. Most people who are interested in losing weight, most people who are on diets, they've tried every diet under the sun, and they'll continue to try new diets again and again and again, because they're always looking for the magic button, the magic pill, if you like, or the magic course. So people in the weight loss niche, I'm not in the weight loss niche, but I hear it's very, very profitable because people just continuously buy new products again and again, new ebooks or courses or pills or potions or whatever, to lose weight. That's a great niche. So you need to be looking at these kind of markets where it's kind of like a hobby or passion, or people are just fanatical about it and they'll just buy huge amounts of stuff. So you need to be thinking about markets like that. So you don't want to be going into a market like thinking, oh yeah, I'll start an email list on iPods or something, because people will buy one iPod and that's it pretty much. They won't buy another one. Or I'll start a plasma TV email list. People aren't going to buy hundreds of plasma TVs. Okay, you might be able to sell them a plasma TV and a few accessories and maybe a guide on how to use their TV, but you need to be thinking about niches that people are going to be buying lots and lots of stuff. So think of hobbies. That's always a good place to start. Losing weight, that's another good one. Another good one is actually pets. People spend a huge amount of money on pets, on their dogs and their cats and so forth. They're irrationally passionate about their pets. It's incredible. People there's even, I think there's a vet in the UK somewhere that actually now has a CAT scan machine, which cost £1 million to install, a CAT scan machine for dogs. Crazy stuff. Where I live, Dulwich Village, there's very, very expensive real estate there, and there's a couple of pet shops there. What does that tell you? You're in an area that the real estate value is incredibly high. It's very, very expensive to rent shops there. However, there's a pet shop. So that tells you straight away that these people are able to make money in the pet niche in very expensive areas. If we just take something stupid like dog training, and we go to the keyword tool, we'd probably find a huge amount of people searching for dog training products. I'm in the green energy niche. I know that people are looking for solar power products, wind turbine products. People are looking for products to save money on fuel generally. So I went to the Google keyword tool, and I looked at solar power, wind turbine, and dog training as 3 examples, and I did a search. One thing to note: whenever you're using the Google keyword tool, always search for phrase match. Don't search for broad match. Make sure you select phrase match. What this will do is just basically it will return search results for exactly dog training in that order. If you typed it in as broad, dog and training could be anywhere within a sentence. It could be training dog, or it could be free dog training products, or something like that. But if you type in phrase match, the words dog and training have to be together as they're listed here. It's much more relevant, so always make sure you select phrase match. And if we look here, we can see here solar power. 800,000 people a month are searching for solar power globally. Wind turbines, 600,000 people are searching for that, and dog training, 800,000. So we know this is a big niche. So we know that people are looking for these products, looking for not products, but they're interested in this subject. This is a big thing. These are some subjects which we know there's a lot of interest in. But again, these need to be niches where people are searching for this stuff on the internet. B, they're irrationally passionate. I know people in the green energy niche are definitely irrationally passionate. We know that dog training people who have pets, they're irrationally passionate because they spend huge amounts of money on their pets. I think the figures are, if you own a dog, it costs several £1,000s a year to own a dog, with all the food and the insurance and everything else. So these people are spending a lot of money. And the third thing is, you need to have products which you can sell these people. There's no point in picking a niche that meets all these criteria and then you find out that there's no products, or the only products you can sell them are products where you're going to get paid 50 pence for each one you sell because it's a physical product. So ideally information products, that's the easiest thing. So you want to be in a niche where either you can create information products or there are information products already for sale. Okay, so if we go to Clickbank and we typed in dog training, we could find some products. Now, what I want to show you today is an alternative to Clickbank, the Clickbank search rather. As you see here, I've typed in dog training. You can see how long this is taking. It's taking forever. Sometimes Clickbank is really fast to search for products. Sometimes it's very slow. The other thing I find is quite often you'll type in something like dog training and the results you get back will be completely irrelevant. I don't know why, but their search system they use on this site is really bad, and it's sometimes quite hard to find good products, and it can be quite hard to find out what the refund rates are and the kind of history of the products. So a site which I like to use is something called CB Engine. Now all that CB Engine actually is, it's like a search engine for Clickbank products. They have a free version which is perfectly okay to use, and they also have the pro version. I have the pro version. It's incredibly cheap. It's let's have a look. I would definitely recommend it. They're actually doing a lifetime license now, so it's only $37, and that's for a lifetime membership. They used to charge like $37 a year. I've been paying $37 a year for the past, I think, 5 years or something. But I've just recently just upgraded to the lifetime membership. But with CB Engine, what they actually allow you to do. And a lot of these things you can actually do with a free account. With the pro account, I think there's a few things you can do. You can get a complete history of a product. You can find out things like the refund rates and things like that. But the great thing about CB Engine is they've got loads and loads of tools, which I'm not going to go into exactly, but they'll also tell you, for instance, which items recently have been relisted in the Clickbank marketplace, which items have been removed, etc., etc. But they've got a really good search system. So if we just type in let's type in dog training again. Let's just click search. Okay, so we've straight away got, as you can see, the actual listings are much easier to read than Clickbank because they're kind of done in this chart, and you can actually you've got gravity here, so you can actually sort them by the highest or lowest gravity like you could in a spreadsheet. And we've got a list of all the different products here, and we can straight away see the percentage you make. Let's just scroll up. So yeah, this is the earnings you'll make, $24 if we promote this one. And we can see this has got a gravity of 56. But if we actually click in here, we actually get a huge amount of information. Now I've got the pro account. Quite often it will tell you if there's a refund rate. The refund rate, I think this product has such a low refund rate, it's actually not even showing up. This is quite typical outside of the internet marketing niche. You actually find that products generally don't have refunds, digital products, unless they're really bad. I mean, really bad. In the internet marketing niche, when you're promoting products, the refund rate can be like 60-70% sometimes, with some of these kind of get rich quick stuff which is peddled on Clickbank. But outside of the internet marketing niche, the refund rate can be very, very low. So let's just have a look at this. This is a related product, dog food secrets. Let's have a look at this. Okay, yeah, so look, this one has a refund, but it's only 4%, so very, very low refund rate. Let's just go back to this other product here, Secrets to Dog Training. Now they give you some quite interesting information here. So you can see here it's talking about the history. So we can actually find out when this product was first seen. So we can see here this product first came out in 2004, and it's had lots of different names, so we can find out all of this information. But if we look at here, if we click on graph and let's select by gravity, we can actually have a look at the gravity over time, which is a really, really good feature. So as you can see, this product came out in 2005, I think I said it was. It had quite a high gravity, 150, and it's gone down to about 50, which is still pretty good. But you can see, I mean, it's on a downward decline, but it's not a huge, because this is such a long period of time. That's not too bad. If this was over the period of a year, I probably wouldn't promote this because I wouldn't build a review site on a product like this because it's on a downward decline. But this is a very, very long period of time, so it's not too much of a downward decline. But like I said, if this was over the course of a year and it was on a downward decline like this, I wouldn't promote it I wouldn't build a review site. Obviously, you could still promote it to an email list. But if you're building something like a review site, this is really good information, because if you're going to all the hassle of building a review site, this review site might be around for a couple of years. You want something that's still going to be making money in a few years' time, so it's really good to be able to see this trending information. And then on the pro account, you actually get all this extra information down here. You don't get that with the free account, and you can actually see the exact stats of how much money the affiliates were earning, what the gravity was each month, etc., etc. And they've got a load of other features as well. But you can see how quick and easy this is to find products, and they have like related products underneath, as you can see. But for instance, if I could just type in, let's just type in solar power, and let's click search. So let's just type in solar actually. Okay, so I've just typed in solar, which is quite a good keyword for my niche, and we can straight away see we've got some products here, and we've got the gravity here. Okay, with gravity, don't think because something's only got a gravity of 17 it's not going to convert well. Especially if you're promoting to an email list, you need to use a little bit of common sense. It might be a new product. All it means is there aren't that many affiliates promoting it. There's only about 17, maybe 30 at the most affiliates promoting this product, because it's only got a gravity of 17. So you need to, like I said, use a little bit of common sense with gravity. So let's just have a look at this one here, for instance, with this gravity of 17. So we can see it's got a refund rate of 0.07%. So that's pretty good. And we can see we're getting paid 75% commission. And they've given us some alternative products here. And this product was first seen last year in October. Okay. And let's have a look at the... So we can see this product is on an upward trend. So it's only got a gravity of 17, but that's mainly because the product has only just been released, really. So it's quite a new product, but it's on an upward trend. So this would be a really good product to build a review site on. In fact, I think I actually do have this on a conduit site, which has got lots of different products on it. I haven't built an entire site just for this one product, but I might do that because it's looking quite good. It's on, like I said, it's on an upward trend. But that's CB Engine. There's lots of other things you can do with CB Engine. For instance, if you have a vendor's nickname, you can actually type in their... Let's just search for here. Where is it now? Let's just see. Yeah, so you can type in a Clickbank, like their nickname, their Clickbank ID, and then you can click search, and it will actually bring up all of their products, which is really useful because quite often, if you end up on a Clickbank page, you want to know, what's the Clickbank link for it. So you can actually type in the vendor's name here, click search, and then what can sometimes happen is you can actually find 4 or 5 products, things that aren't even listed in the Clickbank marketplace, that you can promote. This has happened to me quite a lot of times where I knew what the vendor's nickname was because I had the affiliate link. I've put the vendor's nickname in here and click search, and then a whole load of other products came up which I didn't even realize they had. So there's all sorts of other things you can do with the search box here. Have a little play around with it. But that's CB Engine. I definitely recommend it. Really, really useful for finding products and finding those hot products to build review sites on. And like I said earlier on, go through the different criteria for building a list. Like I said, find those niches where they're irrationally passionate. Make sure there's lots of products you can sell them, and also make sure that there's actually people searching for this stuff online. And if you do that, and then you actually build a list based around that criteria, you can't really go wrong. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, please comment below the video.